You got the Power Five and the Mid Five, and then you got the Little Five. You know what I mean? But who's the Little Five? You know what I mean? That's if we were counting FCS and things like that. But let's move forward. We got the uh, American Athletic Conference Game of the Week, the AAC had Game of the Week. We have North Texas 2-2 at Navy, 1-3. Navy is a 6-point favorite in this game, and it's a 16.5 over and under in this spot as well, too. You have a very, very fun game here, in my opinion. I think that you have teams that are on the rise. You know, Navy. Navy's always going to be a team that, they build everything's off of momentum with them. It's never about that this team being, a team that's going to be highly ranked, anything like that. If they get into a good groove in the season, then they can have a good season. If they get to a bad spells in the season, that's what happens. But we can always say this: Navy's always going to be one of the more disciplined teams in the nation, and that's one thing that they can always bank their hat on. But pretty much you're not getting the same talent that you used to get back in 1920. You know what I mean? Because the Naval Academy used to get the best of the best. They really were a top tier situation. Okay, so you look at Navy, and Navy, you already know their quarterback situation is something that, their quarterback has 43 attempts on the year. That's very small compared to most teams. Some teams are throwing the ball 43 times a game. So, Lavate is 344 yards. He's only averaging 86 a game, but he got 2 touchdowns, no picks this year. Their running game, they have a three-headed monster situation with their quarterback, fullback, and running back, and that's always the case with the midshipmen. So when you look at this team, their biggest strength right now moving forward for the Navy squad is this. Navy is really good at rushing the ball. That's what they do. They rush the ball. And you have North Texas, they're really good at passing the ball. That's what type of game this is. So I really do feel like this game is going to be one that's going to be settled with whoever puts out the most plays in this game. And North Texas might not want to be a fast offense in this game. They might want to take a little bit of their time in this game as well, too. And North Texas does have a pretty decent quarterback in Rogers, who's going to come in here and try to do his best. He's actually came in and thrown for 845 yards at this point, and he's has 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's only been sacked once, and he has a 155 4.6 QBR. So, when I look at this one right here and I look at the way that it breaks down this game, in fact, I really do see this one coming out to be a Navy win. I think that Navy's going to be able to keep this game very conservative and have it their way. Straight up, just have it their way. So I do like Navy to win this game by a touchdown or better, and we move forward from there. We have our next game coming up, and it's going to be